Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome and don't forget to subscribe. And for those of you that are loyal subscribers, thank you so much for being a part of my channel and being in this beautiful space with me and being in this for being in this beautiful journey with me as well. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. So today's video is going to be a favorites video, a makeup favorites video. I haven't done this ever or like in a very long time. Recently I haven't been going for a full-on glam look. I'm not too sure why. I think because like I recently transitioned to another job, and this job is like super fast paced, and you know, it's like I wake up in the morning and it's just kind of like boom go, which is totally fine. It's something that's like completely like working out and amazing, but with that I just don't have a lot of time. So really quick, I have also, as I'm getting a little older, don't get me wrong, I'm not like super vieja or like old, but as I'm getting older, my style is also changing. The amount of makeup I put on is also changing for some reason. Don't get me wrong, I do love a full glam every once in a while, but for kind of like an everyday look, like for example like today, no, I don't wear a ton of makeup as like I used to, and I do not take as much time as I used to either. I used to take an hour to do my makeup, about an hour to an hour and a half to do my makeup, and now it's like super quick, maybe like 15-30 minutes, if that. So here we go. Something that I've been loving lately is this IT Cosmetics CC cream. And something that I really like about this is that a little goes a long way, at least for me so far. It's something that I've really been enjoying, and my shade is a neutral medium. One thing that I do not like about this is that it doesn't come with like a ton of like, you don't have like a ton of like shade options, which sucks. I feel like even this shade is a little too light for me, but the darker version of this shade is too dark for me. So I went with the lighter one, and I'm like, okay, I can just put like more bronzer in and kind of like make it look nice, and make it work, just because I really like this CC cream, and I had been wanting to try a CC cream for a while. So this is definitely something that is like a must. The next thing that I have actually been loving for a while now, you guys, like the rest of these items I have really been loving for a minute, is the first thing I want to talk about is lashes. I am such a diva when it comes to lashes. I love me some good lashes. The lashes that I have is obviously Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha. So, and these are like the classic Samantha lashes, but these, you guys, are perfection. They really make your eyes pop. I would totally be wearing them right now, but I'm kind of like saving these like new ones because I have a photo shoot tomorrow and I really want to use them, and you know, it's not the same. I tend to use lashes when I spend a lot of money on them, which a lot of money for me is Huda Beauty lashes. I know there's some that are more expensive, but when I do spend money on a good pair of lashes, I wear them maybe like 3 times and then I throw them away. If I wear kind of like the Kiss lashes, it maybe gets one wear and I throw them away, simply because in my opinion, even after like I clean them out and like I do all these things to them, it still looks doesn't look the same. It doesn't give me the same look that I am kind of like envisioning or going for. It might all just be in my head, but I just tend to throw them away. So if you have, you know, better tips on how to get your lashes back to when they're new, please let me know. I will totally like try anything to keep the lashes looking like brand new as much as possible. And that's also because I do not put mascara on top of like my lashes. I do that sometimes, like if I'm going out like to the club. I do put some mascara on my lashes because, girl, you do not want to be out there and have like your lashes and just be looking crazy and then have like your lashes just fly out or whatever. Like that's just, to me, I'm like, no. So I feel like it secures your lashes a bit more, and then it also blends them in a bit more. So yeah, that is what I do, but I'm loving these. The next thing that I have been loving is the Tarte concealer. Especially lately, I haven't been getting like a ton of sleep, and this Shape Tape concealer is amazing. I have the color light medium, and you guys, like, this really just kind of like really like just brightens my eyes, like my under eyes, and really brightens my look. And it's something that I've really been loving, especially for those days that I'm just looking a hot mess. The next thing that I have also been loving is obviously the Fenty Beauty. It's called Mean Money and Hustla Baby highlighter. You guys, I am in love with this highlighter. It's perfection. Rihanna, I love you. I have loved you for a very long time. But okay, I'm like a huge fan of Rihanna, but she did such a good job with her like whole cosmetic line, and something, like I said, that I've really been loving is this Fenty Beauty highlighter. It's amazing. I use the highlighter in the obvious areas, you know, like your cheeks, stuff like that, but where I also use the highlighter is in my kind of like inner corner of like my eyes, to make them pop out a little bit more, and it's something, like I said, I love. The other thing I've been loving is this Makeup Forever bronzer. So this is a bronzer that I've been loving, and I have been using like crazy. I've been using the bronzer in combination with this MAC, what is it, blush. It's amazing. It's in the shade Copper Tone, and it's matte, and I love it. I actually, aside from like using these in like my cheeks, like the kind of like upper area of my cheeks, because according to Naomi Campbell, that looks so much better, and it kind of does. So thanks, Naomi Campbell, for the huge and amazing tip that you gave all of us on YouTube on your makeup. But I've been using these two on my eyes. So right now I currently am like, I'm wearing everything that I'm like telling you, minus the lashes and the lip. But I have been using this highlighter with a little bit of the bronzer and the blush on my eyelids, and I've been loving it. It's like super natural, and it's something, like I said, been totally loving. The next thing I've really been loving, and I don't think I've made a video about yet, is this Tarte brush. You guys, this and the Beauty Blender are like just the holy grail, something that I've just really loved. I just like feel like I just hit jackpot with it. Your makeup really comes out flawless with this brush. And actually, I don't remember if one of my friends had it or I had seen it like on YouTube, but the application is amazing. So this is really worth your money. The next thing I've been loving, as you all may know, I love a good lash, and the Mary Kay lash curler that I had since I was like 14 officially died on me about like a year or two ago. And so then I moved on to I'm gonna botch this, but the Shiseido or Shiseido, I cannot pronounce this, but y'all know what I'm talking about, or y'all know what I'm trying to say, but this lash curler is amazing. I bought it at Sephora, and I don't think it was like super expensive, but just be prepared to spend a good amount of money on this, because I remember I was like, oh, it's like that much. But I still went ahead and bought it because it does a pretty good job to your lashes. Another thing that I have also been like loving for a while that people usually talk about is the makeup remover by Neutrogena. It is, I want to say it is oil based, but it's something that, you know, really takes off my makeup like the best. I've tried, I wanted to go natural for a while, or a bit more natural for a while, so I had tried the Burt's Bees one, and I didn't love it, and it wasn't soft. It was pretty rough on my face still. I love the smell of it, but to me it didn't do an amazing job, and it's just not something that like I fully recommend to people. But these Neutrogena wipes I do recommend. I have a travel size for when I'm traveling, because lately, for my job, I do travel a ton, and so I need something for on the go, and I don't like carrying like the big pack everywhere, so this really does its job. If you all have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to leave the questions down below, or shoot me a message. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you, or a further conversation with you about the amazing makeup products that I just recommended. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like the button down below. Bye, you guys.